Hello there and welcome to the Curse of Oak Island Season 9 Episode 2 recap. The entire episode is currently watchable for free with ads on history.com. Let's get into it. They dug a new borehole called D2, 8 feet southwest of the C1 shaft in the Money Pit area. They are trying to follow the wood chunks and evidence of gold found this year and silver found last year in the water samples. The experts could not determine a natural source for the gold, indicating that it would have had to been placed there. After digging 20 boreholes in a grid, they hope to pinpoint locations to drill steel-encased shafts so they can access the apparent gold and silver there. The plan likely would be to send a diver down the shafts as they have done previously. And so basically the diver just floats down, just like kind of swims down there through that shaft. And while excavating along the path of the stone road in the swamp, they uncovered a wooden structure. And they think that that is a platform built by the Restall family some 50 years ago, as they investigated reports of a large wooden box buried in the swamp. This is a nice transition shot of where they found that platform and the wharf part of the stone road. And back to the new D2 borehole they started drilling at the beginning of the episode. They found big wood chunks, which is like for beams in a tunnel. Sorry, lost my mind for a minute. Trying to find my notes here. Okay. They also found metal with what appears to be concrete on it. And they immediately thought of the chapel vault, in which those searchers thought they drilled through a layer of concrete that encased a 7-foot tall wooden vault. Rick Lagina and metal detection expert Gary Drayton searched the uplands on lot 15 where the metal band from a wagon wheel was found the previous week in episode 1, which maybe I'll go back and do that one, a recap on that one as well. The band was dated to before the Money Pit was discovered in 1795 and is potential evidence of a pathway between the swamp area and the Money Pit, which is right there. So it would probably be a straight line straight through there. After finding several pieces of what Gary called modern junk, he found an ox shoe, pictured here, that he believed to be British. Other ox shoes were found near the Lot 15 pine tar kiln that they believe was used to construct the original Money Pit. You can see the Lot 15, the pine tar kiln is up near the top here on 15, and they are a little bit lower now, basically trying to go in that straight line from the wharf area and the road area straight to the Money Pit, and that's where they're looking. Here is a close-up of the now cleaned piece of metal with concrete on it that was found earlier in the episode. Dr. Spooner's equipment, it's an X-ray fluoroluminescence device, I think. And that found gold traces either in the metal or in the sediment on the metal. But it's there. They tested it several times. Near the stone wharf in the swamp, Billy noticed some wood with a recessed area, that part right there. And they speculate that it's a maritime object of some type. And the narrator recounts Fred Nolan's belief that the swamp was artificially created to hide the wreck of a massive treasure galleon. In 2019, with the use of seismic scanning, the team identified a 200-foot-long galleon-shaped object buried in the swamp. And they previously found 17th century ship spikes, possible deck planking, and other burned wood objects identified by blacksmith Carmen Legg as parts of a ship. The wood from the D2 borehole that they pulled up earlier in this episode was dated from 1488 to 1650, matching wood found last year in the same area. The narrator speculates that the D2 area could be the lost location of the money pit, which stopped being known in the early 1900s after countless searchers dug up the entire area, including bulldozing. The medieval time period involved makes it possible that the Knights Templar was involved, also suggested by previous finds, such as the 14th century lead cross that is pictured, in which the lead was found to come from a Templar mine in France. And how they do that is a process called laser ablation. And that was 2 or 3 years ago they found that. And Marty Lagina concludes the episode by saying that they have eliminated one theory, and that theory is that nothing happened on Oak Island, and he's certainly right about that. I think I can play this. Maybe. Hold on. There we go. This is next time on The Curse of Oak Island. Alrighty. I do not think that they are done. I don't think it will be just a three episode season of The Curse of Oak Island. Once again, you can watch this episode with ads on History.com, the History Channel's website. And I'll be back next week with a recap of the newest episode of The Curse of Oak Island. And as I said, I'll probably go back and get episode 1 of this current season, which is season 9. And I will probably make a longer video that encompasses the entire history of the Oak Island money pit and such, from its first discovery all the way up through season 8 from last year. Thanks for watching.